Thor number 29 was published few days ago with this impressive cover, presenting part 1 of the legacy of Thanos. The book opens in Little Asgard in Broxton, Oklahoma, with little Lausa, daughter of Odin, of Surtur, and of Freya. The blood of Bor and Muspelheim run in her veins, and it's hard to predict what powers she wields. Corvus Glaive did not expect to find her awake, but he doesn't want to hurt her, and doesn't want to make her angry either. He tells her that he want to take her to her mother, and she is not scared, just curious. Corvus knows that the eyes of Asgard see them, and he knows who will come for them, so he moves quickly through the realms, but Lausa grows impatient by the time they reach the freezing lands of Niflheim. In Asgard, Thor knows that Lausa has been kidnapped by Corvus Glaive. Odin tells Thor that this part of Niflheim has been forbidden for ages, but his father Bor never explained why. Thor says that Corvus Glaive is retracing the steps of his late master Thanos, searching for the Black Infinity Stone, which Bor had some hand in, and now he has Lausa. Sif then tells Thor to talk to the Valkyrie known as Runa, who has been in Niflheim before. Thor does as Sif tells him, and goes to Cleveland, Ohio to meet Runa, but he finds himself on the roof of her flat, surrounded by her army, the Valkyries of Bor. The undead warriors want to eat Thor, but Runa orders them to leave. Thor asks Runa what she knows about Niflheim, but Runa tells him to stay away from this place and to burn the map. Thor, however, explains that his sister has been taken somewhere in there, and he needs her help to find her. Runa tells Thor that the Valkyries were fighting one of Bor's wars, but they were losing. Bor's sorcerers, however, had a weapon that they predicted would end the war and all wars, but it went wrong. There was an explosion, or an eruption of magical force, which ended the battle, but the sorcerers could not stop the eruption, so they sealed it off by creating a zone where no one would venture, and hiding it behind walls of spells. They can only get there through the ice, but they have to swim through the darkness, not the light. The ice breaks, and they both fall into the water, and swim until they get out, to find themselves face to face with the Valkyries' corpses. Runa says they could not move out. Thor then finds some footprints and asks how this can be possible if this place was sealed off. He then senses something moving in the shadows, but Runa says not in the shadows, but the shadows themselves are moving. The shadows take the form of Thor and Runa and attack them, but Thor quickly scatters them with lightning and continue their way. Meanwhile, Lausa with Corvus Glaive stand in front of a mirror, which shows her the woman she will become in the future. But it could be a trick, some fantasy designed to distract her. At the same time, Corvus is healing, as he has been hurt many times on this journey, but he always heals, and in the mirror he sees himself as a god, and he has no doubt in his heart that he is looking at the future. They then reach a huge gate, where Corvus tells Lausa that he has gotten them this far, and now it's up to her. Meanwhile, Thor and Runa reach a strange place, where they find warriors imprisoned in burning molds. Thor tells Runa that he hears a voice and that they are not alone, but she doesn't hear anything and says that no one could survive in there, only to be interrupted by Bor himself, who tells them that the fire will cleanse the men, as their ashes are the shadows of life. I like this book, and I hope that it paves the way for a promising run that will fare King Thor against the Mad Titan. Hope you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Thanks for watching, and have a nice one.